Again, Erev Shabbos, Parshas Kisavoy. In this week's Parsha, we have the Brachos. Baruch ato bo'ir, u'baruch ato b'sodeh. And the question is as follows. What's the difference between those two brachas? What's the difference between a bracha that you receive in your house, in your city, and a bracha that you receive out in the field? It's mashma that the field is out, like, out in the sticks. And Be'ir is in the urban with everybody else, maybe. So, there's a Vort from Rabbunim Pshis. He says that there are two types of Rebbes. There's a Rebbe with a pelt. What's a Rebbe with a pelt? A Rebbe without a pelt. The Rebbe with the pelt, the big furry Bekisher frock thingies, it happens like this. Sometimes it gets cold. And when it gets cold, the Rebbe will go and put on his pelt. He'll put on the nice fur, and he'll get warm. It's one type of Rebbe. But there's a second type of Rebbe. This Rebbe is not a Rebbe with a pelt. This Rebbe, when he gets cold, he goes and he lights a fire. Not only is he warmed up, but everyone around him is warmed up by the Rebbe, by the Tzaddik, by the Rav, by the Rebbe. It doesn't have to be Chassidus. Baruch ato bo'ir. You should be zeicha to be able to receive bracha and not only share it with your ear, with your city, but the people around you. Baruch ato b'sodeh. It should expand out into the sticks. You should be a Rebbe with a fire. You should be a mashbiah with a fire. You should be a father with a fire. You should be an older brother with a fire. You should be a friend with a fire. You should be the one to take all your brachas, and everyone has their own bracha, and pass it on. To be able to share it. And you know what? There's nothing more magnificent in the entire world. There's no better feeling than sharing the brachas that you have with the next person. You know that? It's true. Goyim el chasodim toivim, I think we've said this before, means that the Baruch Shalom is not only going to give us chasodim, he'll give us good chasodim. What's a good chesed? A chesed that is good is a chesed that we can give. A chesed that we could pass on to the next yid. Reb Duvi ben Shushan got a call from a frantic Rosh Yeshiva. It says, Reb David! What? He said, I have someone for you. He said, who? What do you mean, someone for me? What are you talking about? He said, no one calls me Reb David. Who are you? He introduced himself as a big Rosh Yeshiva. And he said, there's a bacher who's struggling with Shabbos, with Torah, with the Rebbeinu Shalom. He's, as they say colloquially, on his own derech. And it's not my derech, so it was agitating him. Problem is, it wasn't the derech of the Rebbeinu Shalom. And that has to hurt. That hurts everybody. Every yid who sees one of our tati's children that's off, one of our brothers, that has to hurt a little bit. But this yid on the phone was a little more frantic. And after a little bit of conversing, Reb Dovi asked this Rosh Yeshiva, can I ask you, maybe, are you related to this boy? He said, it's my son. I'm telling you, I've tried everything. Nothing gets through to this kid. He's not interested. And Reb Dovi said, you know what? Send him over. Because maybe he's not looking to be interesting. He's not looking to be interested. He's looking for someone to find him interesting. Maybe he needs someone to take interest in him. A little while later, he gets a knock on the door, and there's a guy standing there like a thug. And he says, "You the rabbi I'm supposed to talk to?" And Abduvi said, "Whoa. Let's not do this rabbi bit. Want to schmooze? Come in, we'll schmooze. I'm good at schmoozing." So he sat down on the couch, and they're shooting the breeze. And after a few minutes, he said, "So, Rabbi, you're going to start, telling me about Gehenom?" And he said, "No, just tell me about you." And they start schmoozing. And at a certain point, he says, he started getting comfortable. And David tells the boy, what makes you happy? He says, what makes me happy? Yeah, what makes you happy? Saxaphone. What about it? Do you like how it sounds? He says, no, I play. So, no, you serious? He says, yeah. He said, I'm looking you up and down. I think you're pretty good. He said, yeah, I am good. He said, you know what? Get out of here. What do you mean get out of here? Kicking me out? He said, yeah. You're going to walk out that door. You're going to go home. You're going to get your saxophone. And you're going to come right back here and you're going to play me a song. Because I think I'm looking at a star. I have to hear you play. And the guy left. And David said, usually, in Kiruv seminars, then they tell you, don't let the kid out of your sight because this is your one shot. So he broke a couple of rules and the kid left. But you know what? Someone was interested in him. Someone really cared. Maybe for the first time in his life. And not too long later, there was a knock at the door. And David opens it up. And this boy standing there with clutching his saxophone like a teddy bear, his comfort blanket, and he says, welcome back, brother. He walks inside. Rav Dovi turns to his wife and said, we're going downstairs. No matter what you hear, just ignore it. Everyone's okay, don't call the cops. What? Shh, I got this. They go downstairs, and and the boy says, no, what song do you want to hear? He says, what song do you want to hear? I don't know, what do you want to hear? Ben Bagbag? He said, no, I don't know, these Jewish songs. Give me something that I would know. And Davi said, I don't know the songs that you know. And he's like, come on, give me a song, Rabbi. You have to know some English song. So he's racking his brain. He's like, you know what? I was on the subway once, and this guy came on, and before collecting money on the train, he sang his song. So, which is a fantastical psychological way of being comfortable, because I'm not asking for a handout. I'm getting compensation for my performance. And it's an honorable way of making a living. He's not a beggar. So he started singing. And the guy comes on and says, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to perform for y'all. And he started singing this song, Lean On Me. And, sing along. And David's like, I don't know, I got into it. 3 words, lean on me. So this song struck him in the head. He looked at the kid and says, lean on me. It's an English song. He says, Rabbi, it's a great song. It's great for saxophone. I got this. And the guy starts playing like you can't imagine. I can't do it. It's a guitar, but you know what I'm saying. He started rocking out. He's jumping around. He's like, and David's loving it. And he's like, and the guy's like, no, sing along. He's like, sing along. Like, I'm not a singer. I'm a speaker. He's like, just sing along. He's like, all right, sing along. So he's like screaming, lay on me. He doesn't know what he's doing. And then the guy's rocking out. He's really good. He's really good. Sure enough, the song has to come to an end. The song ended, and it was quiet. The boy looks at Reb Dovi. Reb Dovi looks at the boy. He didn't say a word. He walks over. They embrace. That was a real hug. And wordlessly, together they walked upstairs. And Reb Dovi drove him home. 2 days later, Erev Shabbos, he gets a call from the Rosh Hashiva. Reb Dovi! What's going on? He says, what do you do? What did you teach my kid? Did you tell him about Shabbos? Did you tell him about the Rebbeinu Shalom? Because for the first time in 3 years, he showed up at our house. And I opened the door. My son was standing there. And I was somewhere in between confused, delighted, and scared. And he looks at me and says, Ta, would it be okay if I come home for Shabbos? It's been long enough. What'd you tell him? What'd you talk about? Saxaphone. Sometimes you just need to be interested. That's all. You don't need to be charismatic. If you love him, you love him. If you don't, nothing's gonna work. And Dovi was able to show this kid that he's talented, he's precious, he's valued. And it's a genius creative move. He got the kid to give over from himself to express himself, to show how he's special, to play the saxophone. He gave him the chance to pass on his bracha. Be'ez Hashem, that kid, and many, many others, and every single Yid in Klal Yisrael who don't even know they're off the derech. Most of the Klal Yisrael they just don't know. They don't know they're thirsty, but they're dying of thirst. They'll all discover their own brachas and pass them on, and Be'ez Hashem connect them all, the bracha in the world, to the Rabbeinu Shalom. May we all be zeichet to the ultimate brachas. Hirav Yameinu. Amen. Baruch atah b'voyecha, Baruch atah b'tzeisecha, Baruch atah b'voyecha, Baruch atah b'tzeisecha, Baruch atah b'voyecha, Baruch atah b'tzeisecha, Baruch atah b'voyecha, Baruch atah b'tzeisecha. Hey, avara avara avara, avara 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 dum. Good Shabbos.